And that's the competency. It's the how. And so for an individual, it's important that you understand what your own competencies are before you even try to go out and find a job and convince someone, whether it's a hiring manager or a recruiter, that you are the right person for the job.
That's often hard for people to do, though.
I know.
So how do they do it?
Well, this is what the book is really walking you through. It's offering you some language, right? So what are the words that you use to describe how you do something? And this is where, again, you don't just write a bunch of words on a resume and believe that an algorithm is going to choose you. Some of that stuff does happen, but before that, and before you get in front of somebody for that screen that we tend to do, right? A more junior person might screen a candidate for me before I actually see them. But you need to understand what are those things, build your narrative. Can you actually talk about how you did something? Why were you successful doing that role? And importantly, as I did, and I took you through my career trajectory for a reason, I changed industries and functions like 4 times. And I did it because I was deliberate and I knew what I wanted at that point in time. And I crafted the language to be able to convince somebody that I had the competencies. I didn't have prior experience. And you could argue that I had been a college recruiter going into being an executive recruiter, pretty much night and day. There's some foundational things that are relevant. But yeah, I mean, even being in the commercial real estate business, coming out of banking. I mean, so you need to be the one to draw the through line, and the through line are those competencies. This is how I did X, Y, Z, and here's how I would apply that in your organization. This is what I did at Pepsi, but I can do this at Google, maybe.